And we'll start by watching one of my favorite videos of all time from the one and only GOAT president, George W.
We must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Is the GOAT, dude. He's absolutely the fucking GOAT. And he never got us into any wars. That's the best thing about him. Never got us into a single war. It's so crazy that it exists. Dude, it is iconic. It's iconic. If you have any more great George W. Bush clips, I'm down to watch it. Stan's just telling me there's like George W. Bush talk among fucking Gen Z who weren't even alive for, or like were like 2 for his presidency, and they're like missing him. They're like talking about he's actually just a small bean who liked to paint. And you know what? It's all true. It's crazy. He crushed it. Led us right into what, 2 wars and then 2007. 2 wars and the almost Great Depression. I missed my oil war. Bro, I have a scorcher take. I'm gonna say this, but bear in mind it's kind of a half joke, all right? All I'm saying is, if you're a country that decides, hey, we're gonna get into a war for oil, you should get the oil. The fact that we didn't even get the oil, we just spent trillions of dollars, and the average American didn't even see prices go down at the pump, and like, at least be a fucking closer. It's so embarrassing. You know, if you're gonna say morals out the window, fuck it, war for oil, then get us some oil, dude. Okay, truly epic take. You, sir, win the internet today. Millennials, rise up. Let's make fun of George W. Bush today. Come on. And let's talk about Harry Potter. I bet George Bush is a fucking Hufflepuff, dude. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it to his face. Let me watch one more George W. Bush while we're at it, dude. While we're on the subject. Come on.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
What is the context? Bro, he was so based for that. No president before or since has ever had the fucking huevos to stand up and say that. I actually have no idea what Lud was cooking. The best of George W. Bush.
I regret that everybody heard what I said. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
The GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the go-off king. Honesty from my president. I like a president that's honest.
What would your biggest mistake be, would you say, and what lessons have you learned?
I'm sure historians will look back and say, gosh, you could have done it better this way or that way.
Nah, they didn't.
You know, I'm sure something will pop in my head here.
Where's the fucking mission accomplished? That was so funny.
Any outlaw regime that has ties to terrorist groups and seeks or possesses weapons of mass destruction is a grave danger to the civilized world and will be confronted.
All right. We didn't find those weapons, but I don't even blame him for this one. I mean, this almost certainly was someone else's decision they put this up. And it's so funny because, like, if I was him, I'd be so mad. It just fucking undercuts anything you say. Have you seen the Now Watch This Drive clip? No, I've never seen that. What's that about? What is he doing? Does he like talk about terrorist killers and then it zooms out and hits the drive? That's fucking funny. We should watch that. Here's the Now Watch This Drive clip. Bro, I was joking. We did watch it. It was the opening clip. We watched it, and that's why we were talking about George W. Bush when you came in and suggested it. Stop fucking sending it to me. Fuck. More George Bush? Listen. Oh, this is old Bush. Damn.
Russian elections are rigged. The result is an absence of checks and balances in Russia and the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of Iraq. I mean, of Ukraine.
Poor guy. You can see his face. Oh, it sucks, dude. That sucks.
Iraq. Anyway.
It's not a joking matter, bro. No, he said Iraq too as a fucking joke. I mean, wait.
Iraq. Anyway.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, people died. George Bush shoe throw. We got 10 million views 14 years ago. That's a certified viral clip.
Shoe count 0.
You see that dodge, bro? He smiles. He smiles. He's actually like pleased. He was getting kind of bored having to do his job.
The military where our best and brightest are proud to serve and proud to stay. If you're a single mother with 2 children, which is the toughest job in America as far as I'm concerned, and you're working hard to put food on your family, rarely is the question asked, is our children learning? Too many good docs are getting out of business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across the country.
OBGYN. That's as progressive as you could hope for, all right, in 2002.
Shame on you. You fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
We should have let him cook. I've often said if we gave George Bush 8 more years, he'd done it right. He just had to get it out of there. He had to learn on the job, you know? Fool me 3 times, fuck a peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. Was that J. Cole or was that Bush himself? We'll never know. I think that was Bush. I think that was W. He said it to Saddam before he personally rode in and kicked him out of Iraq. Oh, what was the fish thing? Have you ever seen the George Bush quote where he says, I believe human being and fish can coexist peacefully?
That's crazy because I just finished Shape of Water.
It was powerful.
Wait, really? I remember when he choked on a pretzel and he almost died.
What?
Yeah, look it up.
George Bush choked on pretzel?
Yeah, it's totally real. Look it up.
My mother always said, when you're eating pretzels, chew before you swallow. Listen to your mother. I feel great.
He said, my mother always said, when you're eating pretzels, chew before you swallow. Wow, he passed out.
A lot of concern. I didn't realize what happened.
I told you
until
I
looked
almost
in the mirror.
died.
My glasses cut my side of my face.
That's crazy.
That old Chuck was going to bring a pretzel. Those kind that are easy to chew.
He has some gaffes and some goofs.
Gaffes and goofs. All right.
But at the very least, you know, he invaded Iraq. That's what we all wanted.
Got that oil.